In this video, we're going to be fitting this Atoto head unit to our Perodua Kenari, an essential upgrade. This should be able to run Android Auto and be a lot easier to use than the very cheap generic head unit that is currently fitted. So doubled in size, so this should be very interesting. Let's crack into it. Right, stage one, we're going to get the old one out. This came with the car, and it is, by the admission of the previous owner, the cheapest stereo he could find to buy. I've taken the ashtray out. I think we can just pull this section completely off. Yeah, there we go. And yeah, we have access to 4 screws to pull it out. Couldn't be easier. Right, let's see what's in the box. So it's an Atoto S8MS, the full model G2B74 MS, 12 volt, rated power 150 watts, and it's made by Shenzhen ATOICYTXJ in China. So let's see what we've got in here. Got 4 gig and 32 gig, whatever that is. And oh, here we go. Many loom adapters, and I don't even know. Oh, more magical things. A lav mic, cool. And I don't know what that is. Oh, GPS antenna. Oh wow. Fixing kit. HD film. Oh wow, it's got screen protectors by the look of it. For the screen, obviously it's going to come with a decent manual. And finally, we get down to the unit itself. And it's probably quite shallow because it hasn't got a CD player in it, yeah. So it literally is just basically a heatsink and some electronics. There we go. It looks quite smart, doesn't it? Well, there we go. Let's unwrap this, find our way in. It's nicely sealed. Oh wow, it's really well sealed. Oh, there we go. Atoto car navigation multimedia receiver. Oh wow. So already I'm liking the look of these buttons. We'll see how sensitive those are. There's a microphone built into it just there, but obviously you've got the additional lav mic as well. But we've got to suss out which of these bits we need to install it in this car. So there's a kit for almost everything here. I think this must be for wiring up subs and stuff, but we're not going to be doing that. We've got an entire 2 speakers in Desmond the Perodua Kenari. So try and get these items out of the bag. Okay, I think I've got this sussed. You get 2 different bits of metal, although it does say in the case of head units for Toyota, Subaru, Daihatsu, sort of a Daihatsu, Mitsubishi models, you may need to use the factory head unit mounting brackets, but given this was already on aftermarket, I think we may be alright. So I think what you do is they are labelled right and left. So this is the right side, designed to attach like so to the side of the head unit with the 2 small screws. And then I think we can attach that bracket to that, which we can then attach to the dashboard as per the old one. Lots of holes for lots of different fitments. So yeah, should be okay there. I'm going to start by screwing in these screws to hold the plate to the unit. There we go. So I've got my side panels on, and now I should be able to attach these side brackets. I just need to work out the depth. What I might do is just attach them loosely, because it's a slider. I can kind of move them back and forth. There is a protective plastic on these, which I am going to take off. Okay. Ooh, good sound. Some of you may have noticed that I'm fitting a stereo that is worth more money than the car itself, but it will actually be going in my Australian Ford at some point, but I need a patch harness for that. Australian Fords apparently have unique wiring, but with that patch harness I should even be able to use my steering wheel buttons. We don't have steering wheel buttons on Desmond, he's not posh enough. But yeah, I'm a big fan of Android Auto. I must say it makes life a lot easier trying to communicate on the move. Really useful. Well, the wiring on this car has already been done before for that previous head unit, so I wouldn't necessarily recommend, but I've done this plenty of times myself. We got a fused 12 volt feed there, and it looks like we've got a separate fuse for the, well actually that's the constant feed. I think this is the ignition feed. So I've got the aerial connected, and I think we're probably ready to have a bit of a go before we try fitting. So if I pop the accessory position. Oh yeah, there we go. Like all these systems, take a little while to wake up, especially as this is the first time I've actually powered this on. Oh, we are powered by Google. There is a setting. There's so many variations in the wiring, but if your car has a handbrake sensor, you can actually wire this up so it won't let you run the video if the handbrake's off, which strikes me as very sensible. Oh, there we are, radio. Let's search. Oh, I haven't got the aerial up. Might help. Oh, aerial stuck. Okay, that's a bit of a problem. Yeah, it's struggling to find anything because I haven't got the aerial up. Taylor's. Oh! Oh. Oh. A slight reconfigure. I've ditched the inline fuse because that was 0.7 amps. It blew immediately. So not the fault of the head unit, that's the fault of the previous wiring. Ignition accessory position on. And it awakes. Right, first thing we're going to do is get rid of that annoying beep, because that's absolutely doing my head in. And yeah, you can go in here and do all your various settings, but look, you can even connect it up to your code reader. YouTube we might well explore. I wonder if we can find any decent videos on YouTube, but I probably need, look, you can connect it up to tire pressure monitors. You can set it up to rear parking camera. I don't have one unfortunately, but you can have your news, your messages, and I love the way it's really sensitive. The volume control here as well, and yeah, I don't know what I've just pressed there, but all the buttons down here work really nicely. And oh, Google Assistant, not using it. Oh, that's the mute button. If you tap the power button, if you hold the power button, off she goes, and you don't have to put too much pressure on that. That is quite nice. Yeah, wake her up. Yeah, right. I think I'm going to try and connect up with my Android Auto then, and see how that works. Haha, look who it is! It's Miss Hubnut on my Atoto. So here we go, we are into Android Auto. That didn't take too much sorting out. I did have to read the manual, page 7, if you're using Android. I'm still mucking about with it on my leg at the moment, but I've managed to get my radio presets. They're pretty much the only radio stations I ever listen to. I look forward to you telling me you're wrong. But yeah, I'm really liking the way you can move it around. I've changed this icon, so we've got the car link right there. So and firing that up apparently pauses my phone from making videos. But yeah, I can listen to my BBC Sounds app. So if I want to get a bit of 6 music on the move, that's good. And yeah, WhatsApp is there so I can do messages. I find the little message function where you can record little sound bites really useful when you're on the road. So that should be good as well. I can't really demonstrate the sound, but the sound, despite having tiny little speakers, it does sound quite good, really clean. So I'm really pleased with that. Obviously we'll have to report back on what that's like, but I think we should probably put the car back together. I have no idea what's going on here. What was cut into the dashboard there, I wonder. I might tape that over because oh no, we're all right. There's the fresh air vent, and just clear some stuff out of that. So yeah, let's get it installed and ready to go. I'm not going to bother with all the other cables because look, we've got sub, amplifier, video input, yeah, auxiliary inputs, we've got front camera, all sorts, and there's another loom with even more stuff on it, most of which, oh, that's a different connection cable. That's got steering wheel connections on it and stuff, which, yeah, I haven't got. And then there's this, which is a USB connector by the look of it, because there isn't one on the face. So maybe that's an idea. That could be useful, because you can often use that for charging as well. Might look into that one. And then we've got oh, another one. Interesting. A couple of them. And there is another cable which I've somehow dropped on the floor, I think. Oh, that one is rear camera. I don't have one of those. And Bluetooth cables, Wi-Fi cables, parking brake. Yeah, we're not connecting any of that up. And yeah, this one has also got a SIM card, so you can actually have a SIM card specific for your unit, so it can always connect to the internet. So there's lots of things very capable that we are not using. Oh, I see. I should read these things more carefully. Look, that one's a phone link, so you can physically connect your phone to the device rather than doing it by Bluetooth and Wi-Fi. And then this one is external storage. So if for some reason you were generating your webcam footage, you'd want to actually go somewhere, you can do that. So there we go. All stuff we're not doing. So I can use the phone link. It will charge through that port. So useful, because I've got a little adapter that plugs in a cigarette lighter. But the more options the better, especially with many of us wanting to connect phones up. So that's good. Now perhaps this is where the Daihatsu problem comes in. It's too wide, so it's not going to fit nice and easily. I may have to use the brackets off the old stereo, which are designed to be a bit smaller. And there we go. It is installed, ready to go. Doesn't that look cool? I've had to mute the radio, obviously, but there's my link to the car link. And yeah, the various apps that I'm probably never going to use, but as you can see, you can link up your camera. It's got DAB, but I tend to use the streaming. I tend to find DAB reception is appalling, and I haven't got a DAB antenna, which isn't going to help. But yeah, file manager, Google Maps is on here, but again, I'd use that through CarLink. So yeah, it's good stuff. And the touchscreen seems really sensitive. So you're not having to repeatedly press things. The old unit had these awful manual buttons that weren't very responsive. These work quite nicely. So yeah, very happy with that. Thanks Atoto. But yeah, connectivity seems good. We'll see how it goes. I'll put my little ashtray back in place now. Not that we ever use that for anything, but you know, it completes the look, doesn't it? If we can just get that back in there. Come on, Desmond, take your ashtray. Why are you not taking your ashtray, Desmond? You know when you think something's going to be really nice and easy and then it somehow isn't? Yeah, it's one of them. Oh, there we go. Marvellous. Beautiful. And then I've got my USB cable down here, ready to be plugged in and used as needed. So, yeah, very happy with that. That should be a bit of a game changer in Desmond the Perodua Kenari. But yeah, that sounds great. Really, really happy with that. So, thanks to Atoto. They supplied the unit, and yeah, we will have a link down in the description below. Thank you. And I shall report back further on how we find it once we're out on the road. But yeah, really easy to install and seems quite easy to set up and get into. Brilliant, can't say more. So thank you very much for watching. Don't forget you can head to the Hubnut store if you would like to buy some lovely Hubnut merch, and we shall see you in a future video. Farewell. Perodua power.